Are you looking for an easy solution for customers with broken wires, low pressure issues, or needing to add a new zone on their irrigation system? Start saving time and learn to solve these problems with the AddaZone. Not only does the AddaZone solve problems with broken wires or bad splices, but you can also add a new zone to an existing system without having to run new wiring and work around bad splices or broken wire issues. You can split an existing zone due to low pressure issues without running additional wire or using a battery-operated controller. The AddaZone can also act as the master valve. All of these can be accomplished by just simply using the AddaZone and without having to disrupt the existing landscape. Unlike other switching devices, both valves connected to the AddaZone are independently timed and controlled for both automatic and manual operation. The two valves can be set to separate watering schedules and programs in the controller. Not to mention, unlike other doubling devices, the added valve can serve as your master valve. The AddaZone has two components. One, a transmitter is installed and left in the controller, and the other, the receiver, is installed and left in the valve box. The AddaZone receiver is completely waterproof, so you will not need to worry about leaving it in the valve box. Installing an AddaZone only takes a few simple steps. First, to install the transmitter at the controller, connect the blue wire to the station output on the terminal strip. Next, connect the orange or active wire to the existing zone wire coming from the field using a wire connector. Lastly, connect the brown wire on the transmitter to the station that had the faulty wire, or to an unused station output if you are simply adding a new zone. If there is no open station, you will need to either add a station module or upgrade the controller to one that has more stations. Once these are all connected, the installation of the transmitter is now complete. Now let's take a look at installing the receiver at the valve box. For demo purposes, we're going to be working at this table. In order to better understand these steps, we will designate valve 1 as the good valve and has a live wire, and valve 2 has the problematic wire or is the newly added valve. On top of the AddaZone receiver, it's designated which wires will go to which valve to alleviate confusion when you're in the field connecting wires. As you can see, the AddaZone designates valve 1, valve 2, and the active and common field wires. This makes installation a lot smoother and is unique to our product line. On valve 1, connect the blue wire to one of the wires on the solenoid. It does not matter which one. Then connect the white wire to the second wire on the solenoid. Be sure to use waterproof wire connectors for all connections. On valve 2, the valve that had the faulty field wire or the newly added valve, connect the brown wire to one wire on the solenoid. Then connect the adjacent white wire to the second wire on the solenoid. And lastly, connect the orange wire on the receiver to the existing field wire that is running back to the controller. This field wire will be used to operate both valves. Next, connect the adjacent white wire along with any additional common wires in the valve box to the common wire going back to the controller. This splice may include multiple common wires if you have more than 2 valves in the valve box or if you are tying in a splice of wire run from another valve box. As a friendly reminder, the AddaZone receiver is completely waterproof and you will have no issues leaving it in the valve box. Once you've finished installing both parts of the AddaZone, it's time to check your work. Using the controller, manually turn on valve 1. When valve 1 is in operation, the LED on the receiver will light up green. Confirm the light is green and the zone is on. Then, manually progress through the stations until you get to valve 2. When valve 2 is in operation, the LED will light up red. Confirm the light is red and the zone is on. With both valves working, you can now manage the two zones completely independent of each other by setting any schedule or program desired for each. Remember, the AddaZone does allow this second valve to be used as the master valve. Your problem is now solved with the AddaZone, a quick and easy solution. Visit our website for other landscape solution products.